Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over an update with Avalanche. So you should show you some things that possibly could be going on. If you just land here, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, be greatly appreciated. All right, here's the deal, guys. Avalanche is actually, it's confusing, but it's not confusing. One of the reasons why is if you go up to the Avalanche chart over here, you can see the data is different, okay? Over here, it's different. However, I'm going to stick with this chart primarily just because CoinGecko there, 24 September, has that $4.57. And if I go to 24 September, is right around this area. So it's kind of lining up with what this is over here, and not over here. But this is throwing things off. Now, what's interesting about this chart, I decided to take a look at it and just investigate it. You can see this trend line right here, you have a touch there, touch there, touch there, and a touch there, and it's getting out of here, okay? So Avalanche is making, some type of a diagonal move, in my opinion. So I'm going to go over to the other chart. I like this this setup just a little bit better and just what's going on. Now here on the daily chart, you can get a highest swing on the RSI right here with that, okay? And then just looking at everything with the daily chart and going through the weekly, going through the 3-day, 4-day, 5-day chart, rather than using this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it could be, I don't think so. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just going through the pattern. So if you see the pattern here with Avalanche, okay, it went up on a 3-wave swing right here, aggressively, wham, bam, right? So here is a flat type move, down, up, bam. And you see down here, that's a 3rd wave peak, swung back around, bullish divergence right there. And what did it do? Bam, 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 all the way up there. And then you have a 3-wave swing, 3-wave swing, and what? Again, 5-wave swing, bam. And what do you have right there? Bullish divergence again, okay? And now it's out of there and it looks like probably a diagonal type move that it's making out of there. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this could happen. You know, they like to come sometimes at the end, they could come back down near that trend line and then bam, go something like that too. Okay, guys, especially with a leading diagonal, if this is what it's doing. So it's going to come up and make a move. It could make a move like so, and then do a pretty big correction and then just whiz back up there like that. It could do something like that, guys. Okay. So that's what I'd be checking out. And I'm just looking at the going over the weekly RSI. You know, you have a little bit different pictures, so you got to go through the different time frames because you see here it's the highest peak, and this one isn't. So it's kind of giving you, I would say, a little bit of a false signal where you're thinking, okay, this is the end. I don't think so, guys. I think this is the fourth because you take a look at this RSI. It took all of that out and getting ready for itself for another run. I do have a target beyond all-time highs, 137, and then as high as $200 with Avalanche, guys. So in my opinion, Avalanche right here has, there's probably one last hoorah with Avalanche and down for that 4, and bam, right up there, okay? So that would be the zone would be right here, you know, once it gets above all-time highs, and then this will be the zone on its next wave run for Avalanche, all right, guys? So let me go back out to a daily chart, take a look at that. You know, and everything's looking fairly decent right here. And, I'll be looking at Avalanche. I think it's pretty good. Maybe in a correction, come down around for a correction, and then it'll swing back down to these areas and maybe swing back up or something like that, okay? That's what I'm going to be looking for on some negative, price momentum with Bitcoin and Ethereum and the other bigger assets. The crypto market, DXY, I'm still looking. The DXY is not done with its peak, in my opinion, even though some people think it is. I think there's one more push up. But here's the deal. Once that DXY gets to the top, and if it does get a top and then it starts trending back down in a true downtrend, that's going to just release, in my opinion. That's going to release, I want to say, the floodgates in the crypto markets and all the other markets. But there's a potential that could happen, guys. It really, really can. I've been talking about that in my videos ever since probably April or May. Whenever I started making videos, March, April, May, I said, guys, once this DXY tops, there's a potential for the floodgates to open with some of these assets. Seriously, if not, almost all of them. So that's what I'm kind of looking for with that, all right? I just think it's kind of slow start right now, kind of faking everybody out, right? That's kind of what wave ones do. You know, this could be like an A wave one, and then swing back around and boom, just gets out of there like that. So everything's looking pretty good with Avalanche, guys. I think there's one last hoorah with it. And, you know, if you ride it up there, you're going to want to exit, because this could be the whole sequence with Avalanche, and it's going to correct that whole cycle like so. Not saying it'll come down that far, but it could come down significantly. Okay. Does it meet my criteria? How much did this come down from its peak already? So let's see. Look at that, 90%. 90%. That's pretty good, 90%. So it's going to happen over here too, right? If it happened over there, it's going to happen right here. So 90%. So it'll be back down like 90%, back down to 26. So you get it here, ride it up, sell it, boom. Or if you're a swing trader, get it here, ride it up, flip, short it. There you go. So I don't think I mentioned in my previous videos, you know, months back, you know, 1 month, I said, guys, short season's coming to an end. Guys looking for shorts right now, I think, are really, really not being cautious enough. Short season is coming to an end. Now, there's some areas now with how high some of these assets are that you probably have an opportunity. But hey, man, you know, you just don't know. When they start going bullish, man, these things can go down and then swing back up real quick and smoke some of those shorts, like I know that they've been getting right now. Because I know there's guys going in there at Bitcoin. Oh, look at it, man. It's going to go down to 5,000. Let me place my short here at 23. And look at it now. Bam! It went up to 24. They just got smoked. So you got to be careful with the shorts right now, guys, in my opinion. All right, that's the end of my video on Avalanche. Everything's looking okay. Pretty decent. And you can get some pretty decent gains in here. Let's just say you can pick it up in this area, right? 23, more or less, maybe like that, and just hits the top of that box, you know, 5X right there. Not bad for a day's work, however long that take a few months. You know, how long did this wave run take it right here? It took it, I was only 123 days. So this thing's kind of like a KDA, guys, you know, and that move right there, just 47 days. So 123 days. You know, it's not going to take it much time. It's going to come down and boom, it's going to go up there. So, hey, maybe 1 quarter's worth of work, you know, maybe October, November, December. If Avalanche will be done with its deal. All right, guys, you made it all the way to the end. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.